Hello everyone, welcome to this video where I'm going to be discussing how I closed 21 clients in under 3 weeks. Now that sounds like clickbait, it sounds like something that can't be done, but I'm going to tell you exactly how I done it in a new niche, brand new company, and literally I would say in the middle of, well, I don't want to say in the middle of a pandemic, but at the end of or coming out of a pandemic. So in a sense, this video is going to be sweet, short, simple, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I've done it. So I was quite pleased with the result. Now I was aiming for 10 to 20 and I ended up hitting about 21, and I've got 2 terms out at the moment that need to be signed, so that might come through soon, and I've also got about 7 that are in the pipeline sort of thing. Now I'll give you the numbers because everyone knows me, I'm a numbers guy, and what it looked like, it was about 1,300 emails off of that. Now initially I sent 500 at once within a few days. I think it was about 2 days, and that was sort of the bread and butter, and that got the ball rolling. After that it was about 100, 200. So I built up these leads myself, and I literally done everything myself. And over the last 3 weeks I've built a desk. Now that's a business essentially. That's more than enough for one person. Now what it looks like now, I literally sent out the emails. I probably had, my best day was probably about 4 or 5 signed terms with that, and that all fell into place nicely. Now what I done is I went on Indeed like I teach. I literally sourced leads over the weekend and a few days prior to that, and I slowly built up a lead list, and then I literally drip fed them out. So I didn't blast them all at once. I dripped it out because it's quite a high number. I don't want my email to be flagged as spam, and if you do it slowly, so I used a specific program for that. And what happened is, over the course of the day, people started coming back and saying, look, we filled this position, we got a PSL. So I followed up with some of them. They're still, you know, automatically scheduled to follow up. And what it seems to be looking like is people come back and said, yeah, actually, we've got 3, 4 positions. Can you help us? Great. These are, what do you charge? What are your terms? And what I found recently is a lot of people are negotiating the rebate period with that. So I didn't really argue too much, I'll be honest. I just wanted to see how quickly I can get jobs on. Probably about 30, 40 jobs. I would say about 36 jobs are on at the moment. And the good thing is I would identify probably about 5, 6 of these will be long term, pretty much all the time they're going to be needing. Some are ad hoc. Some have told me, look, they're all the year round, we're going to be recruiting for this exact position. So what I plan to do is just post adverts and then get a sales funnel on that. Now, in between that, I've got, you know, a major contract as well. I've got 2 pending, but they seem a bit like the margins aren't really there with that. That's not included in the list of 21. So going back to how I done it, I sent the email list out. I slowly dripped it out. It was over 1,000, and I probably had about a 27% open rate, and I probably had about that sort of range in terms of replies. Actually, I think it was about 18%. So I would say out of 1,000, maybe 200, 300, 400 people actually opened my email. So you might think that's a big waste of time. I did get a lot of bounce backs, people saying, you know, I was about 300 that bounced. So I would say, let's say 1,000 emails actually built a desk in the health and social care sector. So why I'm making this video is not to boast. It's for people that, how many emails do I have to send? I say 100 a day. And I was planning to do this for 3 months. Actually, I've built a whole business, or a client base within a business in under a month, essentially. And you can pretty much do the same. You just have to follow my methods. There's no course I'm selling. There's nothing I want to sell to you. There's no program or any rubbish like that. So just literally follow my methods and you will get there eventually. It's, you know, it might be a little slower in certain sectors, but I predict that, you know, if you've done this in construction, you might be at the number of like 6, 7, 8 clients. However, they tend to be quite, you know, profitable. IT would probably yield the same result. So am I lucky? Probably. One of the contracts, definitely I was lucky. It was just perfect timing. A lot of people, I had someone come back 2 weeks later. So I sent the email, they emailed me back 2 weeks later. And how it works is they email you, sometimes they want to jump on a call. And don't get me wrong, I had people I spoke to on the phone and they said to me, yeah, we'll get back to you, we'll sign the term, send it across, and I haven't heard anything. It's just about filling your pipeline up with these inbound, you know, you send the emails out and you just wait for the inbound to come in. Some people are like, great, please help us, send us your terms. Some people are a long process. I had someone that I followed up with won her over, and then she signed again. I had someone say, look, we're going to be in touch, and they actually said, we don't have any jobs at the moment. Afterwards, they said, oh, hold on, we got 4 jobs it was. And that total fee was about 8,000-9,000. So in theory, if I fill that, I mean, I'll be looking at about 100 grand worth of jobs. I'm not going to fill them all. Some of them are going to be a long burner. Biggest fee on that was 15 grand. And just to show you, if I find that correct person, they pay me 15 grand. So big money there. I've got a contract that's, you know, close to 1 million, 2 million. And it's literally all there for the taking. This is the best time to start. And if you want to get in touch with me, drop me an email. I'd be happy to help. And happy hunting.